What's up everyone, Firebird here, and today we are back with StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void playthrough. In the previous episode, we just found the Temple of Unification, other known as Ulnar, home of the Xel'Naga, and we secured the temple grounds, but they won't be able to support us inside. Man, StarCraft 2 makes some really pretty shots.
Amon's forces arrived here before we did. The temple may already be under his control.
Zeratul believed the other Xel'Naga were here, and that they would stand with us against Amon. They could end the war. My people could be free once again.
Then why have the Xel'Naga not answered us?
I am going into the Ulnar Temple alone, Matriarch. I do not intend to risk any more lives.
You risked your own life on the word of a traitor.
He killed your mother, Vorazun. That is true. But he was never a traitor. I do not wish for death, only to see Zeratul's visions fulfilled.
You will return. That much, I believe.
My warriors cannot aid me in the battle.
The starfighters have arrived, and they await your evaluation.
The skies await.
Hierarch, welcome to the Solar Core. Since we arrived here, the Keystone has reacted strangely. It's as if it is attuned to the energies below.
Energies below?
Yes, void energies exude from this place. I believe this world is a conduit between dimensions.
And the Keystone?
Acts as if siphoning these energies. This is entirely different from how the origin point information was stored. As if the Keystone was reconfigured for a second purpose.
Let us hope that the Xel'Naga themselves can reveal the truths you're looking for.
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you.
Where shall we march?
I am here in the shadows.
Adun Toridas, Hierarch.
Vorazun, I know not what I shall find below, but I know I must go alone. You are in command of the Spear of Adun now.
Until you return, Artemis.
Zeratul. Shakuras.
Queen of Blades.
Kerrigan.
Artanis, wait. I am not your enemy. I have come seeking the Zelnaga.
Stop me. It seems fate has drawn us together. We should not tempt it further. The shrines call this place the Temple of Unification. The Zelnaga are somewhere within.
So far, all I've encountered are hybrid. I've been fighting them for days. Progress has been difficult.
The prophecies foretell of two ascended races, working together to seek out the halls of revelation within the temple. Only with both present will the shrines reveal the means to awaken the slumbering Zelnaga.
I've never cared much for prophecy.
And yet, despite our history, here we stand, together. Perhaps you should start. The future is ours. Our path, let us make for the shrine. With honor, I lead. Halt! Do you sense that? A great power awakens within this construct.
Purity of form. Purity of essence. Prove your strength.
There can be no doubt.
So the constructs hold the keys. Good to know.
Let us proceed. Our path is clear. These devices emit solar energy. We should gather them.
Our knowledge is your heritage.
With honor, I lead.
Look out! Hybrid! Boldly.
There can be no doubt.
Another construct. We'll have to destroy it to open the doorway.
Our path is clear. With honor, I lead. we are strong. A key is still... Kerrigan, the construct is coming for you. Our path is clear. The future is ours. Together, we are strong.
I am the Swarm.
There can be no doubt. Fate is with us. The shrine still functions. There. It gathers power. It should be active shortly.
Friends of yours?
Not quite. It appears Amon's forces have found a way into the temple. We must slay them all.
Think I'm starting to like you, Artanis. My search continues.
Change is upon us. There can be no doubt. A bold plan. With honor, I lead. We are strong. This duty is mine.
Let's finish this. Then we can see what your shrine has to say.
I see now. The Zelnaga were the first. Born within the void. Their sacred purpose was to cultivate life and perpetuate the infinite cycle. At a new universe's creation, they take a physical form. If destroyed, they are thrust back into the void. All of this time, they have waited for us to assemble the keystone and find our way here. Amon indwells my people, possessing them through the Kala. But he has no physical form. If he were separated from the Templar, he could be forced back into the void.
Come on, Artanis. We've still got a long way to go.
The future is ours.
Let's go. It won't be long until our enemy pushes further into the temple.
Together, it seems you were correct.
Well then, shall we? I am the Swarm.
There can be no doubt.
Answers.
I lead. The passage has caved in. We must find another way forward. It appears the Tal'Darim are preoccupied. We should engage them while they are fighting the constructs. bold flesh. The future is ours. With honor. There can be no doubt. A bold pledge. Together, we are strong. Our path is clear.
What fools you are to attack me. I come
With honor, I lead. There can be no doubt. This passage has caved in as well. Wait. Hybrid. Together, we are strong. Our destiny awaits.
Hang on a second, I gotta take this call. I swear. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my food.
With honor, I lead.
Okay.
Together,
We'll finish
we are
this and then
strong.
we'll go. I'll have to go get my food later.
They're fighting another construct.
Arak and Lara, stay close to each other. My psionic abilities can mend our wounds. Plan. Strength in unity. There can be no doubt. The Tal'Darim are breaching into the Hall of Revelation.
Ready your blades, Templar.
The future is ours. Change is upon us. With honor. Our destiny under us.
Speak.
We shall prevail. Is clear.
Looks like we've earned a breather. You're up, Artanis. The shrines look like they're covered with pictograms. How do you know what they say?
Communing with the shrine is more than reading carvings. Each atom of the stone has been placed with meaning, purpose. It was here, from Ulnar, that the Xel'Naga began to seed the universe with life. They created us, just as they gave life to a numberless assembly of races in other universes. Every time, they observe and identify the potential of their offspring, never interfering. The infinite cycle will always be the same. Two races are destined to emerge. One, pure of essence, an indomitable spirit capable of great change. And one, pure of form, a being capable of vast psionic potential, able to house the essence of a Xel'Naga. Purity of essence and form, the Zerg and the Protoss. But if the Xel'Naga do not interfere, then it was Amon who uplifted my people. All we thought was the Xel'Naga was a lie.
Come on, Artanis. We're not far from having some answers.
I believe this must be the final hall.
Wait. The doors are open. The construct's destroyed.
The shrine is under attack. Only delay no longer. Our salvation will not be stolen. There can be no doubt. Together, we...
Let's get to that shrine. No time like the present.
The Dark God has foreseen your death, Kerrigan. We shall deliver you to it.
Our path is clear.
I am the Swarm. No time like the present.
With honor, I lead. The future is ours. A bold plan. There can... Stand with me!
By blood and fire, we shall be reborn.
These people are maniacs.
Together, we are strong. A bold plan. Our path is clear. The future is ours.
I've come this far.
Together, we are strong.
Push them unto the infinite abyss.
Our path is clear. Together, we are strong.
No time like the present. I am the Swarm.
With honor, our destiny awaits us. For Zeratul, for Aya!
Only darkness awaits.
With honor,
Yes?
I serve my people.
My
The future is
It's done. Do your shrine thing, Artanis. These gods of yours have a lot to answer for.
ahead of us. Within the Chamber of Ascension, the Xel'Naga have slumbered as civilizations grew, fell, and formed again. They will awaken when the two destined races arrive. Then, the elders among them will give their lives to bestow their essence. And pure of form and pure of essence will be reborn as Xel'Naga, shepherds of the infinite cycle.
So, what do you say? Ready to meet your maker?
Indeed. Come. The Chamber of Ascension lies ahead, and our salvation within.
I'll be back.
Something's not right here.
The Xel'Naga. No.
They're dead, Artanis.
Amon.
Now you see. With the essence of the great betrayer, your people fulfill their purpose. My host body is forged. With it, I bring an end to the cycle. An end to the infinite suffering.
My will is not so easily broken, Amon. The Firstborn shall fear you no longer!
Matriarch. There is a massive output of void energy spiking from the temple below.
Target the epicenter.
I do not come as your enemy, Dark Templar. You must listen to me, Matriarch. Amon's trap is sprung. Your leader is in grave danger.
You think us fools?
Yes, but that is irrelevant. What is relevant is that Amon has opened the gateway to the void. Dark energies pour from within, and they will burn through your precious leader, and any who oppose Amon. I can guide you to Artanis before this fate befalls him. If we are bold, we can stop the Dark God's assault.
Am I to believe that the moment you're released, your blade will not be in my back?
You waste time. Lower your blades. I am Alarak, first descendant of the Tal'Darim. Amon has betrayed my people. Retribution will be claimed for this, and if your hierarch survives, he will aid in it. Make your decision.
You will take us to Artanis.
Most wise.
I have brought an additional defensive ability online, Matriarch. Please visit...
Rohana! Rohana!
You sought honor, and now you have found it. The cradle of life, both your beginning and your end.
Release her, Amon.
Do you seek deliverance within these empty halls? You will find none here. Only the truth of the Zelnaga's failure.
Let her go!
I offer a gift. Release in oblivion.
Silence! This Tal'Darim has brought warriors with him. Perhaps there is a benefit to his presence after all.
Got tomb?
Matriarch, the Keystone has begun absorbing void energies at an unprecedented rate.
Then this Tal'Darim speaks the truth.
Void energies flood from the temple. With each passing moment, the threat grows. I do not trust him, but all data points to the scenario he describes. A gateway to the void has been opened.
Is there any way to pinpoint Artanis?
No. The energies are making us virtually blind.
We must put our faith in this Tal'Darim. It pains me to do so.
Your hierarch is apparently unaware of the danger closing in around him. If you desire his safe return, you will send your warriors to these coordinates now. this path will lead your forces to Artanis. I have done as I promised, Dark Templar. Now go tell your hierarch. I am waiting for him.
Matriarch, our High Templar have volunteered to aid you.
The loss of the Kala was not easily borne, but we are ready to serve once again.
Templar, I thank you for your bravery in this dire time. We will recover our hierarch.
We shall endure. Antaro Tassadar. As ever, I unleash psionic storms, brothers. Let these hybrid thralls feel the wrath of the Templar. For Artanis, our spirit is my charge. We are focused once more. I heed the call. Olak Natal. I have heard of these Terran specters. Focus their energies into a feedback loop. They will not bear it. Call for Artanis.
Templar, join us, quickly!
To me, my swarm!
Vorazun, your forces have arrived just in time. Amon has opened a portal to the Void. It must be shut down before it tears us apart.
Agreed. My swarm and I will bear the brunt of Amon's power, and buy you time. But it's up to you to seal that portal.
The gateway draws power from these void crystals. We will need to destroy them if we are to seal the gate.
Then it shall be done.
We shall endure.
The darkness is approaching my hive cluster, Artanis. I hope you're getting ready to disable those crystals. I'll continue sending as many Zerg as I can spare to help you. Fight well, Templar.
We shall endure. I walk the shadowed path. As ever, I serve.
Crystal's defenders have fallen. Move in and destroy it.
Crystal destroyed. Sensors are showing 3 more remain, Hierarch. Hierarch, I am detecting several energy sources hidden across the temple. They appear to be Zelnaga vessels, ancient power sources. If we can locate them, I should be able to use their energy to free up additional solarite from the Spear of Adun's core.
Unity through purpose. Not enough energy.
shadowed path. Darkness. Our power shall serve. Unity through purpose. My charge. The Shadow God. I walk the shadowed path. I serve. The darkness will be repelled.
Not enough.
Chosen, slay these heretics in Amon's name! I walk the shadowed path. Our power shall serve. And Tarot? The darkness will be repelled. Cassard de Templar.
The crystal is secure. Destroy it as soon as possible.
Minions, push forward. Engage Amon's forces. Artanis, now's a good time to make your move.
The shadowed path.
Two crystals destroyed. I suspect Amon's forces will not let us take the next two so easily.
Hybrid are moving to attack our nexus point. Ready our defenses.
The merging is complete. We burn. Nah, Adam, Sios. My charge. Your thoughts are clear. Cassard de Templar. Wisdom through adversity. once more.
Our pylon is under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
The crystal is free of defenders. Our warriors can destroy it whenever you are ready. One remains, and the portal is growing unstable. We must destroy the final crystal, and do so with haste.
Hybrid inbound at our nexus point. Warriors, intercept them.
We are forever vigilant. I walk the shadowed path. We shall endure. I heed the call.
I'm going to secure the crystal myself, Artanis. Join me if you wish.
Olak Natal. Unity through purpose. We Your thought, our spirit, is indomitable. I heal.
Artanis, I am withdrawing to my hive cluster. I need some time to reconstitute my forces.
Shadowed path. Wisdom through adversity. For Artanis.
Artanis, hurry up and disable those void crystals. My hive cluster is taking a beating.
Our blades break the enemy. I walk the shadowed path. For soon.
Artanis, we've taken out the Crystal's defenders. It's up to you now.
My charge.
Minions, push forward. Engage Amon's forces. Artanis, now's a good time to make your move.
Shadowed path.
Your thoughts are clear. Let this be a reckoning. From this point forward, we stand united. We shall turn back the tide of Amon's darkness. We fought well this day, Kerrigan. Join us. Together, we can defeat Amon and send him back into the void.
My swarm was broken here, Artanis. I'll need time to rebuild my forces.
There is no time. My people are being consumed. Their very flesh turned into Amon's own. I cannot wait.
Then you must do as I have. Gather allies, subjugate enemies, do whatever you can to ensure victory. Survival is never pretty.
We are very different leaders, but I thank you nonetheless. Until we meet again.
Much more. Arrogance. Watch your words, or my blade will watch them for you. Oh, that's hardly a way to speak of one who saved your master's life.
You care little for my survival, Alarak. What is the true reason you've come to me?
Our god broke his ancient covenant and cast us low. These are lies, Artanis. I am the liar. Are you not but a lie incarnate, machine, Protoss?
Speak your peace, Alarak.
The Tal'Darim's death fleet amasses its slain, awaiting the start of a full-scale invasion. I come with an offer. You will aid me in invoking a challenge for the right to rule my kind as High Lord. And in return, I will grant you a cessation of hostilities between our people.
Phoenix, rally my advisors. It appears we have much to discuss.
Ah, Artanis. I believe I will serve you more effectively from here. Besides, I would rather Alarak remain where he can be watched.
Nothing was as it seemed. We came to Ulnar to awaken the Xel'Naga and receive their aid. Instead, Amon nearly killed us. I fear Zeratul prophecy is no longer clear to me.
He was closer to the truth than I thought. The Xel'Naga did rest here. Had they lived, I think they would have given us their aid, just as Zeratul said. If nothing else, I will grant him that.
Matriarch, your words surprise me.
Perhaps your counsel has proved influential in some regards.
Then I will endeavor to give you more of it.
I said some regards, Hierarch. Not all.
Rohana, do you not see why you must sever your nerve cords? I cannot allow you to fall under Amon's sway again.
The Kala was created in our darkest moment. Only its light was able to bind our people to give us unity. We are born into it, and when we die, our spirits become one with it. It is worth fighting for.
And now Amon uses it against us. It sustains his existence. Its time must end.
Artanis, through the Kala, our every thought and emotion are made as one. I feel his thoughts and emotions swirling like a vortex throughout. He does not realize it, but here, within the Kala, he is vulnerable.
How?
Just as he can see into me, I can see into him. We can use this to our advantage, Hierarch. I know it.
It is not worth it.
Please, I only ask for time. Powerful psionic warriors have joined our ranks, Hierarch. You must
Cassar
choose
de
among them.
Templari.
Hierarch, I apologize for the interruption, but Phase Smith Carax has urgently requested your presence within the Solar Core.
Hierarch, I believe I have found a way to save our people. As Zeratul foresaw, this keystone can indeed be our salvation.
Explain yourself.
As we have seen, the keystone was designed to be found and assembled by those who would ascend to become Xel'Naga. After leading them to Ulnar, it would also expel its stored energy to awaken the slumbering Xel'Naga. The keystone siphons energies and redistributes essence, matter, information, consciousness. To this device, they are all the same. I see that now.
This is how it cleansed Kerrigan?
It extracted the essence that forged her into the Queen of Blades. Then it used that energy to release Amon from the Void. If I can discover how to control the keystone, we could use it to extract Amon from the Kala and save our people.
Then Zeratul has led us to hope after all. Continue your research, Carax. We have a war to take to Amon.
You were right all along, Hierarch. I am little more than a clone of your friend Phoenix. The Kaldarim speaks truth. I am synthetic, a replication, a lie.
What did you find in the archive?
My death, my rebirth as a dragoon, and then my death at the hands of this Queen of Blades. I am not Phoenix, yet I hold his memories as if they were my own. I must have time to consider this.
You are a warrior, Phoenix. Whether you identify yourself as my old friend or not, know that I believe in you. And I believe you will help me destroy Amon's armies and save our people. Do not waver because of this knowledge.
I will try, Hierarch.
Alarak's vanguards have joined our cause. It seems our surprises have no end.
Honored, I return to serve. You must know Amon will destroy you.
If you have such faith in him, why are you here?
Oh, I merely voice the inevitable. I know the true power of what you face. I said destroy you, not I.
I have seen enough. His hubris will be his undoing. It is a flaw I also see in you.
I believe I like you, Hierarch. Your bravery is commendable.
Join me then. Together, we can defeat him.
I cannot tether my fate to yours. Hatred does not burn within you as it does in me. You do not see through the agony of knowing all you believed in is a lie, and that your only solace is found in the destruction of your betrayer.
No. Amon corrupted my people, and now turns them into a hybrid abomination. My rage burns brighter than 1,000 suns.
and soon all will see my wrath unleashed.
Then this is something I hope to witness.
The Void Portal within Ulnar has been sealed, but a greater threat looms. Amon is transforming our people into a host form.
While we were focused upon Ulnar, he has unleashed the full might of the Golden Armada, using our own weaponry to eradicate life from planets across the Caprulu sector.
Our current forces are not powerful enough to engage the Great Fleet, but Amon's other servants run rampant across the sector.
Then we should strike immediately. Eliminate his outlying forces.
The ancient purifiers were designed for war. If we reactivate them, we can build our armies and destroy Amon's Zergloods in one fell swoop.
Assuming they do not turn on us first. The purifiers possess no loyalty, no honor.
You waste time bickering. The Tal'Darim's death fleets are your threat. I alone can challenge Malash for the right to rule and bend his army to my will.
Do not forget Mobius Corps. They are rumored to operate from a hidden base where they forge a hybrid army to serve, even now.
This is true, but we cannot engage them without knowing where they are. Vorazun, send your most elite Dark Templar to scour the sector. For now, Karax, your focus must remain with the Keystone. The survival of our people depends on our actions in the days to come. It falls to the Firstborn to stop the coming oblivion. The Xel'Naga are dead. There is no salvation within Ulnar, and yet, we indeed found hope. If we are to fight, we must raise an army. Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time, they will not fail us. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little. If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken. I have made a decision many of you will not agree with. During my time with Phoenix, I have seen that the Purifier program, under the right guidance, may be reborn.
History has shown the purifiers cannot be controlled, Artanis.
They do not have to be. These personalities, like I, will have free will.
We do not have enough purifier matrices to create more like Phoenix.
You cannot possibly be considering what I think you are.
The original Purifiers are housed in orbit above the forest world of Endion, sealed within their warship, Cybros. I have seen through Phoenix that these warriors may be valuable to us. Perhaps the Conclave misunderstood them, treating them as simple robots and not proud Templar. It tried to control them.
And they rebelled, attacking their creators.
Would you not rebel against a slave master?
I have heard your counsel, and I have chosen to go to Endion. We leave at once!
The Purifier stasis grid is still intact. We'll have to destabilize it from the generator below. I'm detecting a massive Zerg infestation on the surface. They can't be Kerrigans.
Amon's brood. This will not be easy.
I know this will work, Hierarch. I know I can guide the Purifiers through the darkness that lies ahead. Help them accept what they are. I can convince them that they will not be treated as servants again.
Then it appears as if you have found purpose, brother.
Since awakening, I have been confused, directionless, uncertain of what I am, how I came to be. Now, things are clear once more. Fate has laid out a purpose only I can accomplish. It is exhilarating.
Yes. You embark upon a task that even Phoenix could not achieve.
Yet he would attempt it if he could. I have learned much from Phoenix's memories, and through them, I have come to know myself. I am Phoenix, but not. I am my own entity, and I take pride in this.
The Zerg pose quite a problem. Disrupting the stasis grid was never going to be easy. It certainly will be less so with Amon's brood attacking us.
We will hold them off long enough for your work, Karax.
The scientists sealed away Cybros with a device called the Megalith. It is the key to disabling the station's stasis lock. Once the grid is down, we have to act swiftly and bring Cybros online or flee orbit. The might of the brood below is too great.
Leave the defense to me.
The solar output is ready for your review.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Alright, that's going to be all for today, folks. I'll see you in the next one. That is everyone.